Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sunward Isles. Ba-da-dum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Alrighty, in this episode we have a plan. And it's no ordinary plan, for you see, I believe we should take out the vampires in one swift go. Of course, it might not be quite so simple, but I've already got a little bit of a team composition built up. That way we can do this as quickly as possible, so that we will have nothing hanging over our heads, for a little bit, when we go to do the rest of the Sunward Isles and experience the nightmare that awaits us. So here's the team that I've decided to bring. We are going to bring Draugr Overlord, the Exile, Kura, the Revived Bounty Hunter, Lindy the Grove Tender, and Blank the Evolutionary. I do want to bring everybody's favorite dragon waifu, but I feel as though you guys are kind of sick of seeing her. So even though I think she is just amazing in the Crimson Court because of all of her bleeds and stuff, I've opted not to bring her this time. So yeah, we're not gonna bring her, even though I do want to, and I'm fighting myself because I do want to bring her, but we need that little bit of variety. And after all, everybody needs to have their own showcase time, even though there's a few people who haven't gotten quite as much, and I'm acutely aware of that, and you know what? We're gonna try and repair that as we go. Now I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Shadow, Blank doesn't have level 5 weapons and armor. Why not? Well, because Blank has 8k gold costs, and I kinda don't want to spend that. And without further ado, we have returned. Draugr Overlord with the Rice Cake, Shag and Scoob's Head, Sunder, Provoke, Assignment Charge, and Assignment Rally. Kura the Bounty Hunter with the Thunder Blade. The Fawn Finger, Flying Sword Assassination, Mark for Death, Come Hither, and Iron Tribulus. Lindy the Grove Tender with the favorite snack, the Fasting Seal. Her abilities are not quite right. Let's instead do... you know what? We're gonna go full on not aggressive. Lexification's Hug, Diluted Elixir, Lotus Shield, and Lantern's Console. Blank the Evolutionary with the Watermelon, the Samples of Life, and all of her abilities. If memory serves me correctly, and chances are it doesn't, I believe we need to go very down and then very left. But before that, let's start growing our stats, shall we? So the two people that we are going to be buffing up is, of course, going to be Draugr Overlord and Kura, because they are going to be the damage dealers of this group, and if we can buff them up as much as possible before we get to the viscount, we are going to be in a very good situation. We are going to go for Iron Tribulus because we, in theory, are going to be able to do quite a bit of damage to them, or make them do it to themselves. Now, hopefully we don't get 2 stuns in a row, but of course you know that we do, because we're against the spiders, and I don't have very good luck against them. He is going to go for the spit. It's going to do a little bit of extra damage because we are marked. It is going to do 15 damage with the Blight, 3/3, a little bit bad, not the end of the world. I'm pretty sure we are going to be able to get through it, no problem, especially because we have Lindy the Grove Tender, who is going to be able to heal us right back up. And as you see, we are pretty much good to go. Now, by the way, that's why I brought the Fawn Finger, is to prevent situations like that from getting out of hand, where we just miss everything. Especially because Kura can attack multiple times in a row, and theoretically stack accuracy multiple times in a row. He is going to go for the split on Blank the Evolutionary, but it only does half her health. You know, it could have been worse. But it does go down to Iron Tribulus all the same. Bite is luckily going to be dodged, take a bit of damage. And there we go. dead to the bleed, so hopefully we can get... Oh. Hopefully we can get a little bit of extra progress on our buff before this fight ends. I do want to try and buff up here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's exactly what we needed. And you might be saying, why the move back? Easy, because with Assignment Rally, we can buff ourselves to take less damage, which moves us forward, or we can Assignment Charge Kura, which moves Kura forward. And it's basically just a way to anti-shuffle ourselves. And of course, Blank does have the ability that lets her move back, so the only person in this team who cannot move back themselves is going to be the Grove Tender. I'm a little bit scared. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to defend Blank as much as we can, although that does set Blank up for a stun. We are going to mark this one, which is not only going to debuff, it's also going to ensure he takes a lot of damage. We are going to go for another buff up on Kura. If we had the extra 1%, maybe it would have gone off. Unfortunately, we did not quite do that. Gather the Blood does end up being dodged. We're going to go for a Provoke. The riposte is mine. Berry blast. Okay. Yeah! We set ourselves up for that one. We do get a 19 crit, though. That is extremely good, and because Blank took a little bit of damage, we do set up a regen on everybody. We are going to go for the riposte, and we get the curse. Ah! It was bound to happen. Go for the stun. Oh, we don't even land it. That is no good. We're going to set up a little bit more regen before anything too terrible can happen. And then I'm going to go for Assignment Charge, which, if Kura gets a kill, is also going to make the Fawn's Finger that much more useful because we're going to be getting a percent amount of accuracy of our accuracy we're already trying to stack. Subterranean Skewer. Okay. Not the end of the world. It does suck, though. I'm gonna get rid of that. Everyone else is looking okay. That bleed isn't too bad. So, at least not enough for me to worry about it. Let's go for a buff here. Excellent. And we do get an extra 1% on everything. Luckily, nothing has missed yet. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to Assignment Rally, move Kura back, shuffle us forward. And it's a good thing we did. Minus 20% damage. We do not get the curse. We actually resist it, though, which means it tried. We do get bled. She takes a lot of damage. I don't think it's going to be enough to actually kill her. However, we are going to put the Restoration up to try and counter that. Be sure the Chevalier goes down because that's just a little bit too dangerous for us to leave up. I am going to attempt to buff Kura once more. It does end up working out. Very, very nice. And we've basically won the fight. Shame our post had to run out right then and there, though. 30 crit. I know just where you're weakest. Do get a little bit of extra blood. We did not bring any keys, so we're just gonna go for it, and we actually get quite a bit of stuff. I believe the fasting seal... Nope, we do still get healing from it, so we're just going to do that. Okay. Okay, so far I seem to be right with the whole going down thing. You might have noticed a little bit of a time jump. That is because my giant jug of water ran out and I wanted to go refill it. You know, I don't know why I bought it, but I bought this, what is it? It's like a 2-pound, 64-ounce, or is it 2-pound or 2-liter? I don't, it's one of those. I took the tag off, so I'm not able to tell you. But basically, it is a massive water jug, because as you know, staying hydrated is very important. So basically, I started making it a daily goal to drink 1 of these things every single day. And some days is harder than others. It is a lot of water. It is a lot of water. So I've been trying to drink just one of them per day. So far, so good. I'm on like a 3-day streak since I got it of drinking these. Which, considering I got it like 5 days ago, not that bad, you know? It certainly helps. We're gonna go for a provoke, that way we can get ourselves a little bit of a post up. After all, we are already marked. Careless whispers. Oh, no one's gonna get that one. Ooh. Not that that shows my age, but no one's gonna get that one. Oh, of course we get stunned. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of some of this. Right here. Okay. At least stunned. No! Oh, that's bad. Ah, that's stress. This cannot continue. Okay, takes a little bit of damage. This is not a very good turn. We're gonna go for Lantern's Console, try and heal ourselves just a little bit. Infallible servitude. Yeah, anyway, back to my story. I've been trying to drink that, and it's a lot. 64 ounce. The thing is bigger than my head. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but basically it's real big. It is real big. The thing takes actually over a minute to fill up with water. So it is, it's a lot. Definitely not something you want to drink in just one flat go. It's definitely a through the day thing. But I figure it's probably better to just get in the habit of drinking one of these, because, you know, water's important. So I may as well get used to it. The thirst. Jeez, this has been a little bit of a challenge. I don't think we've been going for the correct targets, gonna be honest. But that changes now. Vengeance! Stress is getting a little bit high, but I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. The thirst. Man, you seriously like Jogger Overlord. Could go for Mend. That gives us some bleed resist. I'm just going to buff up Kura one more time, try and get up to 5% on everything. We do end up landing it. We gotta start using Assignment Rally, because we want to do some stress heals. But the battle is over. Was that Exacties? I think that was his exact health bar. We are a little bit low on gold at the moment, but you can never go wrong with these. So we'll see how the dungeon goes. I'm not going to be taking crests. Yeah. So we're just gonna see how it goes, and hopefully it goes well. I believe there's 2 battles below us. By the way, I absolutely looked at a map. Although, even though I had just glanced at it, I have already basically forgotten where to go past this point. I know we go to the left, we're getting a key, and then I think we're going back. Well, obviously we're going back. That's like the only way to go. But I think we're going back and to the right. I'm pretty sure. I'm decently sure about that. Okay, use growth here. Gonna do a tiny bit of stress, but it should be relatively okay. I'm gonna mark you because I don't want you in this fight. Almost got her. Almost got her. We're gonna go for a provoke, and then we're going to start using Assignment Rally so we can try and get some stress healing down. Rita Justin. Okay, 4/3, Midnight Munette. Ah! Hey, well, she took the blight off her hands, so that's nice. Okay. Could be worse. 69! Nice. How did we even hit 69? Buff yourselves! Okay. What's this debuff? Minus bleed resist? We'll be fine. Another regen for the road. Careless Whispers. Okay. Okay. You know what? We're gonna go for Assignment Rally into the Lantern so that we can get rid of some of the stress. Okay, very good riposte. We do end up getting blighted. It's not going to be the end of the world. Let's get rid of that stress. It also stress heals everybody, I think. Yes. Very, very small amount, but you know what? It adds up. Okay, looking pretty buffed. What? 20 crit heal? Oh, whatever. Oh my. Whatever. Got old balance. Okay, for digestion, we're taking a little bit of damage. Not the end of the world. Good dodge. That makes life a little bit easier. She's not quite dead. She will be next turn. She's not too much of a threat in this form. Huh. Okay, I think that's play. Then we're... Yeah, Kura's gotten way luckier on the buffs than Draugr Overlord has, so let's go ahead and just try and buff him up a little bit more. He's looking relatively okay. Okay, bit of stress healing. It's very, very small, but it does help. Well, being crit absolutely does not help our case, but we do get a stress heal on everybody, and then everybody takes a bit more stress. Going to try and do a little bit of damage. It's going to shuffle him back. Good dodge. That helps. That helps a lot. And now we take out this bug once and for all. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. And then we still have another battle to do past this, so... Oh. Okay. Food isn't too big of a problem. 90%? We must take a little bit of risk if we are to stress heal all of this. And of course we could always hope for the Virtue, but this is not the one for stress healing, so we're just gonna hold off on that. But if we do find one, I would adore using that on Draugr Overlord, because we need to get rid of some stress. I think we go down. I could be going the complete wrong way. I don't think I am, but it sure feels like I might be. A permanent regen is basically healing us back to full. This doesn't feel like the right way, but we're going to keep going. Maybe I should check the map. But meh, what fun is that? Maps are no fun. Well, no. Actually, I think we ended up going the right way. I was not feeling confident about that. Debuff them all. The thirst. Don't do it. Okay. Didn't end up backfiring on us, at least not yet, so we're okay for now. Infallible servitude. Okay, what we're going to do now... You know what? That puts us at risk of a stun. But it should be okay. Gonna go for growth here. We also do not want to camp, because if we camp, we lose all of our buffs, and at that point, we may as well just reset and leave. Buried Blast has a chance for a double stun. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay. Neither one landed, luckily for us. Second Buried Blast, second chance for a stun. Ah! Okay, he got one stun. Not the end of the world, but it does suck. Okay, we have stun resist now. Boost our base damage. That should help with the riposts. We are going to buff up Kura one more time, and then we're just going to settle on Draugr Overlord from now on. Whoa! Okay, that's not quite so... That's quite not so good. Okay. Put a regen on everybody because we're going to need it. Feeling like a death's door is imminent, but we're going to find out, aren't we? The bleed does counteract our regen. Subterranean Skewer. We get very, very nice riposte. We are bleeding now. Whew, they're dishing out some damage. We have a lot of regen. But, regen is countered by dots. Yep. I want to take this one out. 115 damage? Bro, what? Oh, it's because we're acting first. Oh my god! Wow. Maybe we should lock in quick reflexes. The faster Kura is, the more likely we are to pull that off. That being said, there we go, we rushed a little bit. Now what? Oh, this is the, yeah, stun resist and debuff. It's okay. Put a barrier here. If we can prevent some damage on Draugr Overlord, that'll be good, although it does not prevent the stress, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. Increase our base damage, and everybody gets a bit more accuracy because we did land a kill. You never learn. Subterranean Skewer. Okay, it doesn't do any damage because we had the Aegis set up. Okay, we can finish him off this turn. Skadoosh. Whew. You know what? I'm taking the ruby instead. And I'm taking the emerald instead of that. Yeah, that should be fine. How bad's that bleed? 3 over 2, 3 over 1. You know what? I'm gonna cure it on Kura. That way we can actually heal up a little bit. We got a key. Okay. A scout of which we can see literally nothing. But we were stopped on our way back. So let's go ahead and buff up as much as we can. And we're not going first. So I'm just going to try and do as much damage as possible. Yes, very nice. I'm going to put a regen because that is going to help us. They're not really going to be able to do a whole lot of damage to us. So what we're also going to do, we're going to go for an assignment rally. That way, hopefully, we can squeak out just a tiny bit of stress healing. He is going to go for the munch. Is he going to land any of the debuffs? Luckily, he's not. He's not going to land the blight. He is going to go for the thirst. Hopefully, it doesn't land. It absolutely does. Great. That's a third curse we need to worry about. Kura is currently the only one who is not cursed. So that's just wonderful. You love to see things such as that. Okay, we do get a little bit of stress healing. I'm going to put another regen down. That way it lasts a little bit longer. 10 damage. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh man, these things are so rare, but it's also a little bit too valuable to just leave behind. I also want to take the portraits. We're not curing too many debuffs. We should have brought more food. Which, actually, I think we could use the herbs on that to get real food. Oh. It's quite a bit of stuff. Okay, we finally arrived. Oh boy. What a welcoming party. Okay, I had to check. For some reason, I thought Kura had the one that makes you really slow on the first turn. Debuff here. Go for stun. Ah! Why does that never land? Okay, grow for growth. Still landing like everything on Kura. 8% for everything. That is huge. Go for a provoke. And let the battle commence. Oh my god! Now that's more like it. Almost. Almost got him. Maybe we can crit him. Crit! 18 damage. That's still not bad. He just took a truckload of damage, though, so we're... Okay, he ended... I don't know how he ended up going first, but you know what? Alright. That's definitely not who I wanted to go first. Be gone! We're absolutely getting rid of that blight. That blight is way too high. Let's fuck Kura up. Kura up. If we could get one more, we've gotten 10 in a row of max rolls. On Kura, specifically. Okay, Death Store, but we do win the fight. Which is kind of crappy. Okay, he'll regen up. We'll be okay. Ugh. Okay, we're headed up there. That's a super nice scout, actually. We don't want that. Whoa. I kind of want this mask so that we can sell it. We'll get rid of the anti-venom. Although we're starting to need to make the hard choices. Now, I know some of you have recommended like a 64 inventory. I don't know about that. You know, it is nice to pick up literally everything, but you know, like maybe not. Maybe not that much space. Now, I will say I am actually very much considering the 3 inventory slots. But at the same time, I feel like we're already so strong. But once the nightmare rolls around, I might be eating those words. But at least for this moment, it feels like we're pretty strong. Okay. Alright. Well, we battled it off for quite some time. But that does mean we're now running on a clock. Let's just buff him up, see what we can do. Provoke. Okay, stresses everyone out. Okay, since we're running on a clock now, we just want to get as far as we possibly can without losing anybody. At least that's the idea. If we can get, like, right outside the Viscount before we end up having to leave, I would be completely fine with that. So if we can get to his front door, that's the ideal situation here. Ugh. He did get stunned. That is not good, obviously. Okay. Really need this to land this time. Really need it to land. Literally 0% stun resist. How? What? It did, bro. Okay, hey, wait. Stun 150% base. Against stun, additional 1, turn of stun. 150 base. 150 base. You wanna know something else? Minus 15% stun resist while they're marked. You wanna know something else? He has a minus 50% stun resist debuff. You wanna know something else? He only has 85% base. So we, theoretically, even if none of these debuffs land, should still have a 50-50 to heal him. Not heal him, sorry. To stun him. And we still didn't land it. Oh my god. I don't think we've landed that stun a single time in this dungeon. We really needed it to land this time. Got it, blow. Okay, the riposte goes off, but this is why we needed the stun to land. This right here is why we needed it to land. Okay. He doesn't die to the Death Door proc, but my game knowledge is so astronomical that I knew he was just gonna be single targeted. Mainly because of the mark, let's be honest. Well, we just gotta keep using that. Because he's the marked one. Okay, it's not on Death Door, so that means he should be fine. I'd love to go for a regen right about now. Oh, we missed the full 10. He's already caltripped up. Oh my god. How much accuracy do we have? Plus 9, plus 12. He's got 37 dodge. And it has a base accuracy of 100. Wow. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. Okay, riposte is still up. We're just gonna increase our base damage because he's absolutely gonna be hit again. Yep. Okay, we do take him out. Everybody gets a percent increase to their accuracy, 12%. So, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna go we're gonna go for Mend. She does not accept it. Gets it off Death's Door. Oh my god. What is good? What? What? He's not blighted. I don't understand how Kura is missing. How is Kura missing? Plus 21 accuracy with 100 base. These have got to be astronomically low odds. Or maybe I'm just not thinking about it clearly. Maybe there's something really obvious that I'm not seeing. 37 dodge. And then we essentially have like 122 accuracy, give or take. And we didn't... And that was with... We had just gotten the 12% buff. Or no, we didn't. Okay, we didn't have the 12% buff. But even then, like... The odds feel so extraordinarily low for how often we've been missing. That is horrible. I was gonna say horrendous, but, you know, horrible works. Okay. 95% chance to hit. Clearly, we're looking at a 5% chance to hit. We're just gonna single target them down. 0 dodge. I'm shocked we did not miss that. Obviously with 0 dodge, unless we like actually missed, the chances were we were gonna hit that one. Because of how many buffs we've actually been able to pull off, I'm actually still feeling a little bit good about our chances at defeating the Viscount. So yeah, basically the question is, are we willing to risk it and just go for the Viscount, or should we get outside his door and then just bail? Because we definitely have the single target damage. Like, we absolutely have that. Let's get him to 10% damage. Okay. What's the play? because we're still kind of in the prepping for Baron time, or prepping for Viscount time. I think what we're going to do, because we have the regen, we just don't have the stress healing. As far as health, we're fine. As far as stress, we have very, very little to actually deal with it. So, what I'm thinking of doing, let's just mass buff Kura. And we're just going to try and kill Viscount as quickly as we possibly can. We're just going to keep buffing up Kura. Basically, yeah, legit. I think that's what we gotta do. We're just gonna go for the one shot and see if we can kill him in 2 turns or less. Because if we can, that is really, really, really going to help us. That means we do not have to come back. Let's try and squeak out a tiny bit more stress healing. Kura has a very high chance to kill. I'm actually going to stall for a turn. Stress heal ourselves. It's also going to stress heal everybody else. Very, very good. Go for growth. That's going to stress heal just a little bit more. Okay, we're going to take some damage. Took some stress damage. I was kind of hoping he'd go for Choice Cut or the Thirst or, you know, any of that, but unfortunately it didn't quite work out for us. Assignment Rally, move Blank back into position. Maybe we can get a tiny bit more... Yeah, that's the punishment for stalling, because we didn't do enough attacks. Okay. I'm actually going to take the Portrait and the Bust over that many crests. Okay, well, we only have one way to go. I think this is actually one of the final bends before we deal with the Viscount. So even though it's really risky, I actually think we stand a pretty good chance. We have the damage, we have the regen. Do we have the time? That's basically the only question we gotta ask ourselves. Do we have the time to kill the Viscount? My vote is on yes. Okay, we're headed to the right, and then we're gonna go up until we see a turn. And at the turn, we are going to go until we get to the room with the key, and then we're gonna turn around and go straight back. Now, our single target damage is completely off the charts, especially if we land a crit, which we did not, but, you know, it works. Good dodge. That is very, very nice. I would use Lantern's Console, but I'm actually going to save it until we have some Horror on us, because both of them do it. Okay, we take a little bit of damage. She's not able to use Careless Whispers anymore, so I'm going to shuffle you back, and then I'm going to shuffle Blank back, and that should be a decent amount of stress healing. Now, we did get unlucky with the proc, and we got a little bit more stress damage done to us, but we take out the Ghoul, and that is going to be gigantic. Go for regen. Everybody gets stress healed for 3. Then we're going to move Blank back, use growth, and that'll stress heal for a tiny bit more. We do get a tiny bit stressed out because of Blank. Shuffle back. Growth. We got the unlucky proc and got even more stress. That is not good. We're definitely going until we get to the Viscount's door. But right now, it's not exactly looking good in terms of, like, staying to fight the Viscount. Okay, the Blight does end up missing. That does help a decent amount. We're just going to take her out. That way we're not stalling and we get stress damage. Although we got stress damage dealt to us anyway, which kind of sucks. But still have a little bit of ways to go. Let's hope for good hallway RNG. That way we don't take too much stress on Draugr Overlord. I think we only took like 2 stress. Okay. Oh, we're going first. Okay. Esquire dies. That's a skewering repartee that we no longer have to deal with. Yeah. Oh my god, Blank has refused like 4 in a row. Come on. Okay. Set up their post. I was debating not doing it, but looks like I was right, considering he went for skewering repartee. Okay, gather the blood. That is perfectly fine. We don't really need to worry about that. Can we get the kill? I think we can. Okay, we had a very small chance to low roll and not get the kill, which would have ended up giving us a riposte right to the face. We are going to go for an Aegis on Blank, because I don't believe that they can stun past this point. We're going to go for growth on Kura. Just try and keep amping up that damage as much as we possibly can. We're currently at 17% damage. Okay, he's guarded. That is perfectly fine. Assignment rally. Good thing we put that Aegis up. Okay. Ah! Got unlucky with the roll again. We did take a little bit of stress damage. Part of it is healed back up, but it's still not great. Any stress damage we take is more or less permanent because of how little we're healing. I'm gonna go for Lantern's... I hit the wrong button. We were going to go for Lantern's Console. It does end up dodging, so we don't even do damage. Predigestion. Good dodge. Very, very good. 20. We can finish him out this turn. And worst case, he goes for Draugr Overlord, who hits him with the immediate riposte. We get another bad proc with the stress. I think it's still quite a decently high chance, though, isn't it? 40% for +3, yeah. Which is upgraded to 40 because of the whole 10% stress. Dang. Okay, let's use the actual right move this time. Okay, and then finish him off. Tiny bit of a self-stress heal. Okay. We have a long hallway ahead of us. And then... I'm not gonna say we're in the clear, but at the moment we're looking okay. We're back up to eating 4 food, despite our fasting seal and stuff. So food has become a problem. Let's try and take her out. 82 because we went first. Absolutely annihilated. Okay, go for growth. Don't stress. Very, very good. Very, very good. 20% damage. We are looking fantastic. And we still have room for improvement. Oh my god! It's one heck of a slap. Gather them. Okay, I think what we're gonna do... I was debating setting up our post, but honestly, I think we just want to do damage. Okay, Blank's on Death's Door. They're out of attacks, though, so we're not dead. At least not yet. Do we think it's gonna land this time? God, it doesn't land. That stun is... Ugh. That stun is horrible. At least we know the knee lands. Like, it's normally good to stun the backline, but, I mean, if it just never lands, I think we're gonna swap to the flying knee kick. Because this thing sucks. I don't think it's pulled them either. Now that I'm like thinking about it, I don't think it's even pulled them in a while. Just keep spamming growth on Kura. 21% damage. We are looking relatively good. Okay, we don't get the Crimson Curse. Also, don't think I haven't seen it. I am acutely aware that we also have a trinket after this fight. Also, a little bit of a late Caltrops. Definitely should have done that at the start of the fight if I was going to do it. But, you know. Okay. Kura is now buffed up. We get a little bit more healing back on Blank. Spam the growth. Okay. He's dead to bleed. He should also be dead to bleed. Yeah, he is. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we only have one target. And that is you. Okay, at least we're starting to actually land stuff now. Because those misses felt horrible, but we're actually starting to land our abilities again. Now, we are approaching 2 extra stress checks. And that certainly doesn't help. So we're going to move her back to move ourselves forward. And we're not going to be able to make use of it, but it does get us back into more or less position. Okay, let's have Blank loot. The leper, huh? Yeah. Well, we haven't found any extra rubies. Okay, we'll leave the rubies. And it's always good to take every Crimson Core trinket. Even if you're doing a challenge run like this and you're not using the character, it's still good to take it because it takes it out of the drop pool. You do not see it again once you've taken it. So, yeah. You definitely want to take it even if you don't have it. Like, we're not using the leper, but we're not going to see that trinket again. So it just narrows down the pool. Just makes it a bit easier. Keep spamming growth, although this might bring... Okay. We're doing okay for now. Provoke. Mark ourselves. We are going to take a tiny bit of extra damage from Munch. But we do end up dodging, so, you know, can't go wrong with that. Kura is doing an insane amount of damage now, and the riposte does end up landing. Very, very nice. Okay, just a bit further to go. At the moment, I'm feeling relatively okay. To the point where we might stick around to deal with the Viscount. We might! Well, our chances of sticking around have now dwindled. So, at the end of the day, what is Blank going to get? That sucks. Oh, yikes. Only 15 damage. That, not quite good. I feel well enough on my own. Simon Charge, bring yourself back here. Gather the blood. Okay, these have been some really good dodges. Take him out. Okay. Everybody gets a bit more accuracy now. We do end up dodging the bleed. Okay. That could have been worse. We're at 23%. See, the reason I'm thinking of staying is because we've stacked up our damage a lot. Like, we're doing a ton of damage. The only issue is we're just not doing so well. Like, we'll do plenty of damage. I'm not even slightly worried about that for the Viscount at this point. I'm worried about losing someone. Worried about losing someone before we even get there. It's definitely feeling iffy. I'm wondering if we'll even be able to get to his door. But at the same time, we're so powerful. At the very least, we can get outside. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah. Let's take the deeds. We want a little bit of everything, but there's more deeds than there were busts. That's basically what it boils down to. Okay. Not sure who we're going for first. I'm thinking the courtesan. Okay. Well, Kura decided we're going for the courtesan, and we save our mark for the esquire, I suppose. Okay, we do have a stress check. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. If we can get a virtue, that helps. That does help. High psionic potential. Healing immediately. Okay, Blank is going to be taking care of herself from this point. So, you know what? I'm kind of feeling confident. It's one of our quote-quote healers isn't really going to be worried about health anymore. We can definitely get to the front door. And then I think we're going to bail. I don't think this is something we could stick around through. Let's go for Provoke. Really wish I had that 10 piercing damage right about now. Okay. Growth. 24% damage. Whew. The thirst. I told you, they know our weaknesses. Raging Slight. Ah, she is at the very, very front. I'm actually just gonna move her back, and then we're going to assignment charge Kura. Never mind, we're going to assignment rally her. We'll get there in some way. Okay, we've already got that. Someone fouled up. Okay, one more growth. Based on how this is going, we might actually leave after this fight. Because this is really looking kind of gnarly. Yeah. Oof. I think we might be leaving after this fight. This is not looking good, and I have a pretty high suspicion that we're going to lose someone if we press ourselves further. Deafening Wine. Might stun. Okay, didn't stun. The game really made us wait for that one, but luckily it did not stun. Infallible Servitude. You're dead. Oh, you didn't go for an aggressive action, did we? Okay. As soon as he can die, we can mark the Esquire and just take him out. But it doesn't seem as though that's going to work. So, take out the bug. Okay. Nope. One more growth here. And then I think he's just going to finish it off. Yeah. So, let's hope for a crit. A dodge, I suppose, can also do. A little bit of stress heal. Jeez. Yeah, if we stick around another one, I think we're going to lose Draugr Overlord, and we also have the potential to lose Kura. So, I think we're just going to play it safe. We're just going to end it now. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Boom. 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 Can we replace... I don't know. We're really running low on blood in town, so I think I'm actually going to take the blood over the onyx. Okay. You know what? We'll go to the next room, and then we're gonna bail. Yeah, I think we're gonna bail right here. We got as close as we possibly could, but I'm not feeling confident, especially after my own misplay of not having a shovel. I mean, 15.5k, we got 10 busts, 6 portraits, and 16 deeds, with 8 crests, but those are pretty easy to get. Luminous, replaced Mankind Hater. You know what? I'm locking in Luminous. That is, not only is that +2 speed, that's +5 dodge. That's a big deal. Fear of Yokai, not great. We end up getting 30 crests, thanks to our friendly necromancer. And, yeah, that's definitely gonna do it for that. Wait, is it free today? No, I'm just being dumb. We're locking in Luminous. Ugh. Actually, you know what? For Kura, here's what we're gonna do. Luminous, and I want to get rid of Compulsive. Ah, but because it's locked in, it costs more. Okay, we'll get rid of Versus Blighted. Alright, everyone, wave goodbye! Say goodbye! And we're off with a smile. The Gasher cannot be killed. Survive till its rage is quelled, so it leaves. Interesting. We just have to endure, huh? Whoa, hi! This is the first time I've actually seen you. Unholy. Cannot be killed. Gotcha. So, in that case, let's buff up for the first turn. Regikuzo. Let's stealth up, move back. How slow is he? Speed of 3. So we should all go first. So I'm going to try and lower his accuracy. We do land a crit. Hopefully that works in our favor. Nope. Yeah. We'll go for Jutao. Gives us a lot of protection. And then I think we're going to use the Major Omamori. Apparently he's going to hit us first. So, Major Omamori straight into Birdsong. Okay. So he cannot be killed, so let's blight him. If he cannot be killed, he can still be wounded. At the very least, he can be slowed down. Thalassac Remedy. This should cure everybody just a little bit. Slam. Okay, 22 riposte. Get a regen. We're also going to cure up just a little bit of stress as much as we can. Laughing Bones. Okay. I don't know, you're looking pretty killable to me. Yeah. Okay. So I assume he's going to revive or something. So let's go for Calm Mind. Everybody gets a massive stress heal. We get a lot of dodge. The dead march on. that's a big stress heal. Or that's a big regular heal. So yeah, he absolutely cannot be killed. Let's see if we can slow him down. Okay. So he has to use up a turn to heal himself. So that's definitely a plus. Then let's ensure that he wastes his turns trying to heal. Okay, we don't land the stun. We recover from our own stun. That is a lot of reduced dodge. He's going for swipe. 31 damage! Oh! What terrible strength is right? I don't like this. Go for a stress heal. It also puts up a regen. Hopefully we can heal before anything goes bad. He's going for the Memento Mori. Luckily, it is only a stress. So, a little bit scary, but luckily it's only a stress. Although, Minnie is feeling a little bit hopeless. I never imagined it would end like this. It's not over yet. Maybe we should set up the riposte. Okay, big heal. Let's move forward. This also makes it so he needs to heal. He's at 1 health. Apparently that's not good enough for him, though. Okay, he has to heal now. The dead march on. Stress heal. Nothing moves.
My rage cannot be quelled. The only thing that will soothe my bones is your death.
Okay. Well, turn 6, we're still surviving, at least for now. Oh my god, that was so much stress. Fugori. Vanish. We're gonna go for a stun if we can. Okay, plus 40%, so it's 160%. That's a still decent chance. Not that it landed anyway, but you know what? The attempt was there. Let's move back. Spiritual Spew. Ouch! That is a lot of damage. Okay. Oh. Okay. Thoughts? Cure that. Minor Omamori, which definitely should have brought more. Should have brought significantly more, but how could I have known? Set up a regen. Itty bitty stress heal. Swipe. It's not going to do much since it is hitting Zhao. Oh man, we have to survive a really, really long time. The Iron Lotus! Be prepared. Today our enemy shall fall. Well, we've just engaged Ego, so let us move forwards. You scoundrels are doomed to fall. Okay. Shuffle forward. Make life a little bit easier on everybody. Zetsume. Okay. Stress heal everybody. It also gives us a significant amount of dodge. The slam. No damage because of our Aegis. We do end up hitting the riposte, so he has to spend a turn healing. Ooh, we do get stunned though. That's not great. Oh. Stress heal everybody, put up a regen, that way we do not die to any potential big hits. The dead march on. By the way, I just want to point out, it's taken this long for Zhao to get her actual things. So, we have Shimmering. So, quote, quote, all her stuff is free. Chi Wen, transform Burn into healing. +1 block every time we acquire Burn on ourselves. 25% crit chance multiplier. And on other heroes, it has a 5% chance whenever we hit something to refresh skill uses. Dots are not quite as effective anymore, and we also have a permanent 10% prot with a +2 flat damage. Ooh, we do end up missing. Don't let fear overwhelm you until the dust settles. Okay, we're stunned, so we're not able to do anything. Stun just recovered, so our dodge just went down a lot. Memento Mori. A lot of stress. It's not over yet, though. Jeez, do we have to get to turn 10? Oh, boy. It's a long, long fight. Swipe. Okay, we can move forward. We'll be okay. That's fine, actually. I want to self-stress. Or, self-stress heal. Yeah. Does help, although we are approaching a, stress check. Okay. Stress heal, get ourselves that dodge back. Spiritual Spew. Yikes. That is so much damage. Luckily, we are seemingly dealing with it, but the stress is getting a little bit high on Zhao. Laughing Bones. Okay. Zhao is basically carrying this fight, though. Or, Xiao, as some people have told me it's called. But Zhao is just how I'm pronouncing it. Activate Riposte. We're 1 away from having a stress check, which will put us on Death's Door. We do Blight. Hopefully he has to heal. No, not quite. He's at 1 health. 1 health. Oh, no. Okay, he still did it. Okay, so apparently he considered that in range. Okay. Regen everybody up. Try and stress heal as much as we possibly can. Keep it as low as we can do. Memento Mori. Here comes a stress check. Ah. Definitely don't vanish. Do not vanish, because Zhao's... Zhao gets put at risk. Elastic Remedy. Okay, we're off Death's Door. Everybody gets a tiny bit of a stress heal. Immediately get put back onto Death's Door. That's just going to keep happening on repeat now, unfortunately. But we do have an Aegis. Dispersal. I think we're done. Okay. Yikes. That got rough. That got real rough. We got the Everlasting Bones Trinket, which I accidentally clicked away from. Claustrophobia. Survivalist. Ugh. Wasting Disease. Ugh. Dark Temptation. Ugh. Hey, we also got some XP. Oof. We're met with a choice. Caden Ryder, our level 6 Janissary with Hakutaku's Wisdom, or name I still will not pronounce because I will not I will not butcher your name. Oh, that's a hard choice. A really good character for Sunward Isles, or a really good, like, glue for a team with Hakutaku's Wisdom. Oh, that's rough. I want them both back. I think we're gonna take Caden. That's not a choice I really make lightly, though. I've really wanted both of them back, but at least we have one of them back. Nobody knew. Wait a minute. Okay. Well, we could start leveling him back up, so, you know, there's that. Alright. So, the only things we have left to do in the Sunward Isles, other than the Nightmare, is the Redoubtable Raiju, the 3 Night Parade bosses, and then it is just the Nightmare. So, with that being said, I believe that is going to do it for this episode of the Sunward Isles. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It, honestly, good amount of progress. I'm feeling relatively solid about the progress we made. Like, yeah, you could argue we didn't kill the Viscount, but we did kill a Sunward Isles boss, and we also got a level 6 character back. So, I'm willing to say that's pretty dang solid. So, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.